YIPA has been a tremendous influence towards my hiring process. I can definitely vouch for that. Forging the human relationship with the recruiter, I think that's the key to be able to get noticed by a lot of these recruiters. I casually mentioned how I've already applied to them, and she was kind of like taken aback, and she was asking, "Have you received any reply?" And I told her that honestly, I have not. And then she just straight up gave me, "This is my email. Send your CV." My name is Rhandy Prawiro, fresh graduate from ESSEC Business School in France, graduated with a major in Business of Administration. I got to know YIPA because of my exchange when I was doing it in London in KCL. And basically, thanks to YIPA, I managed to secure an internship right now with OVO. I've started for 2 weeks now as a product management intern. I applied to 3 companies in total: OVO, Sampurna, and Shopee. I haven't heard anything yet from Shopee. And right now, I'm in the process for the next rounds is a written test for Sampurna as well at the moment. Still waiting. Most of them are pretty generic. It's very similar to how normally job market would behave. So it started with an HR interview. Sometimes it can be 2 rounds depending on the company, but for both of my roles that I was applying that I have got back with, which is Sampurna and OVO, it was only 1 round of HR. For OVO, we went straight for a user interview. For OVO, I think what was interesting how they actually did a case study with me for an intern position, even though it wasn't corporate strategy related role. It was product. I was a little bit taken aback by that, but it went pretty smoothly. So yeah, I'm glad. YIPA has been a tremendous influence towards my hiring process. I can definitely vouch for that. It definitely went much quicker as well as much smoother. The fact that the funnel of incoming applicants are from overseas graduates, and it being specifically from UK and Europe, can be a very high appeal, very, very USP for some of the companies who are looking for applicants that have some background in Europe. Can also provide the company a very fresh perspective. Due to the fact that it is a very special funnel, I think the HR actually pays extra attention, and it kind of accelerates the whole processing as well. So it has been very beneficial for both the company as well as the applicants, I feel. Attendify was really useful. I think the major thing that kind of like providing me a breakthrough was due to the fact that I got to talk directly with the recruiter. I got to talk directly, and then I casually mentioned how I've already applied to them, and she was kind of like taken aback, and she was asking, "Have you received any reply?" And I told her that honestly, I have not. And then she just straight up gave me, "This is my email. Send your CV." I was like, okay, perfect. Attendify has been very, very useful. I managed to have a very secure and private one-on-one environment where I can talk directly to the recruiter, and forging the human relationship with the recruiter. I think that's the key to be able to get noticed by a lot of these recruiters. First things first, don't take it too hard on yourself. Applying for jobs in Indonesia is not as clear-cut compared to overseas. There are no specific timeline where companies will be mass hiring a lot of people, a lot of graduates. If it happens, it happens. And sometimes there's a lot of luck plays on it as well. Perseverance would be next. It's tough not receiving any replies for your roles, and despite the role remains open, maybe like you see the role is still open on LinkedIn, on Caliber, Glassdoor, and yet you don't receive any reply even directly from the company. Really just keep on applying and really just try your best at this time. Last but not least will be taking every opportunity that you have despite how small it is. It might sound insignificant in the beginning, attending a virtual career fair. I think that's not the most ideal situation that every job applicant want to be in. Like everyone will be thinking, there's gonna be so many attendees, how am I gonna get the attention of our recruiter? But doing that, despite it sounds very minuscule, and yet it has given me a lot of impact. I'm not saying that everybody will be given the same chance, but at the very least, you do it. It's giving you at least some fighting chance. I think at this times, keep doing your best, and if you can't find any of these, some kind of opportunity like these, like attending ICE, like a virtual career fair, upskill. There are tons of free upskilling programs in Coursera, Udemy. You can also get some certificates from Google. You can learn about SQL, a little bit of data analysis, which is very, very critical now. It's basically giving yourself a better chance of getting that reply, bit by bit.